Hey everybody, Fred Mastison with GetZone.com out here on a beautiful range day. Today we got a cool new gun from Springfield, the new Springfield XDM 4.5 inch OSP and 10mm. So stand by. So Springfield hit a home run years and years ago when they released the XD. It's an extremely popular pistol and is seen all over the world. Moving it into a 10mm flavor is really a step up in my mind. So what we have is basically a full-size pistol in an XD format. We have a lot of the same features that we're accustomed to with the XD. We have the loaded chamber indicator on the back. We've got our standard, it's a striker for our guns. We have our safety on the front, completely captured system, which is really nice. The trigger breaks right around 4.5–5 pounds, and it shoots really well. The gun is hefty, but I won't say heavy, which is important in managing that 10mm round. So the gun does come optics ready. We are running the Springfield Hex on the gun today, and it has served us extremely well. Some features about the gun: we have texturing on the grip, as always, obviously. And I find it to be a good balance between texture and torture. We want to have a good purchase on the grip, especially in a 10mm gun, without it chewing our hands up, and Springfield has done a good job with this gun. As I said, it's got a match grade barrel on it, which brings some accuracy to the table that I really appreciate. In the event that you ever need to press rounds, you need to make sure that they're as accurate as humanly possible. Alright, so she comes with a 4.5 inch match grade barrel. Let's shoot a nice and slow 3-round group and see how she prints. Let's take our time. She's a shooter. So the 10mm round has seen a renaissance of sorts. The round's been around a very long time, but we're starting to see more and more companies chamber guns in the 10mm round. Springfield has done that, but this is not an and-also gun. Springfield has done a good job at building a gun around the 10mm round, and I say that because I said the gun has a sufficient weight and mass to it to help me manage that 10mm round. It is fairly soft shooting. Now understand, it is still a 10mm round, so you're not going to get a hand massage from it, but it's not punishing. I fired about 300 rounds in our tune-up for this article, and it's not punishing at all. I found it very easy to run. So the applications of the gun are many, of course. My first focus personally is as a defensive handgun. 10mm is a fight stopper for sure. There are places around the world where special operations carry a 10mm pistol to deal with polar bears. I think if it'll deal with a polar bear, it'll deal with a bad guy pretty easily. As I said, the gun is fairly easy to run. This is also a solid backcountry gun as well. If you're going to be hiking in areas where there's not a lot of people, but a lot of four-legged creatures that would eat you for dinner, a 10mm round is something I would encourage you to have. As I said, the gun comes optics ready, but if you choose not to run glass, that's fine. The gun comes with a great set of sights. We have a fiber optic, easy to acquire front sight, and a U-notch rear sight. That combination, well, I took some getting used to when I was first running it. I found it to be very instinctive, very natural to run. So with glass or without glass, the gun is a shooter. So I tell you, if you're looking to upgrade your XD experience or move into a 10mm nice pistol, the Springfield XDM OSP 4.5 inch 10mm is a gun you should look at. So until I see you again, stay safe.